Using Inkscape to set up the frames for Windows Movie Maker 2012. Alright. So, we have File New. Alright. We're going to insert that blink because we want to this one, and we hit snapshot, so we don't have to worry about typing in all that information. We can just drag it in to our document here for Inkscape, and then we go to document properties, make sure you click resize the page, hit the border. Alright, now what you want to do now is you want to make sure that you have a white border. Okay, that's very important. Alright, because otherwise, if you save the PNG, it's going to be black and it's going to mess up things. And I learned that the last video attempt that I tried for this. So, alright, anyway, so you have your figure. You want to, it doesn't matter, I mean, make it look good. I'm just going to make it look fast. Alright. Now we're going to go to the, we'll give him a shirt. Try to work faster than the other video. Go ahead and throw in some color. Hit the page down to go underneath all the layers, and then just add a skin tone on top of that. If it's not perfect, you can always tweak it later, but I'm not going to bore you guys. These videos are already long enough. And if you didn't connect that last one, hit enter and it'll do the rest for you. Hit page down, go underneath all the layers. Now we want a mouth shut. Hit the black and make it black again. I want an eyeball here. Then we want to draw the white, like a little orphan Annie. Page down. Might even look better on top of that, but whatever. Page down. Now we're going to get in the habit of grouping the eyeballs. So the reason I select over here is because if you try to select, it's kind of a pain in the butt. This is the best way to go off panel and then barely drag it into there. Alright, object group that thing, and then right now I'm going to group it all right now because I want to have them pan into the frame. Okay, so I'm going to start off outside of the frame, right? Although I could reverse it, which might be better as well. Alright, I'm going to put them in here, center them, I guess. Alright, this will be frame 4, alright? So I'm going to go to File, Export bitmap, even though it's never a bitmap. Hit page, make sure you hit page, okay? If you hit selection, it's going to screw everything up. So hit page so that way it does the whole video there. Alright, find your folder that you want to save in. And now I'm going to have this be set up frame 4, okay? Then we're gonna make sure you hit export. Don't just hit, oh, it hit save. No, you have to hit export. Okay, so then I should have grouped them. I thought I grouped the whole thing. No, I did. There. Oh no, I did not. So that answers my question right there. All right, let me group this real quick. I can ungroup it later, but I don't want to mess around with selecting all this stuff. Alright, so now we want to click them almost off the frame like that. Maybe like here. And then you can even hit Control Z and Control Shift Z to almost like do your tweening, you know? Like maybe I want them over here. Okay, let's try that instead. Alright, that's a lot smoother. Okay, now you go to File, Export Bitmap. Make sure you click Page. It still went back on selection because I'm selecting something. Page. Make sure you go. Now we go to frame 3. Okay. Make sure you hit Export. Alright, now I'm gonna drag them like all the way off there. Let's see if that looks smooth. Hit Control Shift Z, Control Z, Control Shift Z, Control Z. Alright, what if I make them down like that? How about that? Control Z. Alright, that's doable. Alright. So now I'm going to click on. Check a little bit longer. Control Z. Oh, you want to do that here. That way you can tween it. Alright, I'm okay with that. So browse. Frame 2. You gotta hit export. You gotta make sure that's on page. Alright. Click them off of there. Alright, export. Make sure you browse. Go to change it to the frame. There you have your 3 frames of them coming up in the blank frame. Make sure you hit export. Make sure that says page. Alright, now it's 3, right? Yep, alright, that's where he was at. So this is him on the frame now, okay? So now I want to have him have his mouth open. So I'm going to zoom in here. And you can write out the letters and make your own mouths and save them and push them off panel or whatever. And it's important you save this too, because you can reuse the animation and the mouths, you know? Like, why do you want to redraw everything every friggin' time? So anyway, let's draw the mouth here. And we'll just go a little bit above it, and then I don't even have to remove this other mouth. Hit black, because I was on white last, I guess. Alright, for the eyes. So now we can go to that. I guess I could delete it, and we could tween it that way. Alright, decent, not the worst thing ever. Export bitmap. Browse. We're going to go to EO, eyes open, MS, mouth shut. Okay? We already have mouth shut though. I want mouth open because we already have that frame. I'm going to hit save, but now I'm going to hit Control Z and bring that mouth back up and make sure we hit on mouth open. Alright. Export it. Alright, there we got the frame. No, see I was on drawing? Make sure you click on page. Export that. Replace. Yes. You gotta make sure you click on page. Alright, now I want to have him blink before the end of the frame. Okay? It's probably too big of a blink. Oh, let's try that again. Go directly on top of the eyeball, and that way you can just delete the eyeball or move it over. We're going to move it over because what if I want to put it back? Alright, so now I hit shift and I hit the right arrow, get off the page, right? Now I got his eyes shut, so I'm going to put eyes shut, yes. ESMO, mouth open, save. Alright, page, click on page, click on export. Alright, now, you just delete the mouth, or I probably shouldn't. I should probably move that over. And then, ESMS. There you go, that's all you need for now. Just because I'm doing a simple pan on and have them voice match with a blink at the end, alright? So make sure you hit page, make sure you hit export. saving as though. Alright. Mouth shut. Ah, see? See? I didn't pay attention. Mouth shut. Yeah, save as that. Make sure you hit page. Make sure you export. You gotta do that. Alright, that's better. ESMO, ESMO. There's 2 MOs? Really? Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. I got it all. Alright. There you go. Make sure you save that thing just so you can come. I don't care about this guy. But make sure you save it. That way you can reuse the animation later. Okay. Alright. Next step. I will go to Windows Movie Maker. I'm going to throw all these things in there and I'm going to voice match it to some audio thing. So that'll be the next thing to do. So thank you for watching this. Thank you so much for your patience and thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Next video. Thank you. Bye.